Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. The pandemic is killing people, it is infecting people. Yesterday, 786 of positive COVID cases were declared from the entire UT of J&K. So, this deadly virus has made us completely disturbed, has snatched peace from the minds of the people. No doubt life is partially going on, but the minds of the people or the soul of the people is peaceless. In these days of pandemic, we have to care for our lives because life should be given first preference, then the rest of the things that are associated with life or that are related to life. Dear students, yesterday a nice lecturer, a pious soul, lecturer Muhammad Pirzada Muhammad Iqbal, who was posted in Boys Higher Secondary School, Wilgam, passed away all of Sudan. May his soul fetch eternal peace and prosperity. It is God done his will because everything is controlled by God. Dear students, yesterday a group of students requested me to make us learn change and narration of interrogative sentences. Now students are to thinking at the point where they can crack the examinations. Dear students, narration is of two types. We narrate in two different ways. One is the direct speech, another is indirect speech. And in direct speech, you find the actual words of the speaker. And in indirect speech, the actual words of speaker are said by someone other, or they are translated in a different manner, or they are simply said by another person. So when the person is directly involved in a speech or in a narration, we can call it direct speech. And direct speech having two parts. One is the reporting verb, another is the reporting speech. In both the parts you find a verb. Reporting verb and reporting speech. And reporting verb is separated from the reporting speech by a comma, while reporting speech is put in inverted commas because it is a quoted speech. These are the actual words of the speaker. For example, he said to me, I go to Srinagar. He said to me is what? Reporting verb. Reporting verb. I go to Srinagar. These are the actual words of the speaker. So it is a reporting speech. And I go to Srinagar, you have to put in the inverted commas. And he said to me is reporting verb. And it is separated from the reporting speech by a comma, where the actual words of speaker we put in inverted commas. Now question arises, how can we make change in narration of the interrogative sentences? Their students' interrogative sentences are those sentences in which questions are asked and they end with a question mark. But when we are changing narration, making change in narration of interrogative sentences, we meet with two types of interrogative sentences. One, the questions that got start with helping verbs. For example, does, is, have, do, has, are. They are called yes or no types questions. Remember, they start with the helping verbs, but these are also called yes no type questions. And the questions, other type of questions is that the questions that start with WH, these are called WH questions. For example, Ram said to me. Ram said to me, can I jump? So it is what? It starts with the helping verb or a model. Helping verb. So it's also a yes no type question. Yes no type question. If, take another example, Ram said to me, where do you live? Where do you live? It's not a yes no type question. It is full answer question, or it is started, the question gets started with what? WH. So there are two types of the interrogative sentence mainly for which the board asks to make change in narration. One, the yes no type questions are the questions that start with helping verbs, and the questions that start with WH. Take some examples. Ram said to me, does Aslam live here? Does Aslam here? Ram said to me is a reporting verb. Put comma before a reporting verb. It will get separate from reporting speech. Does Aslam live here? These are the actual words of Ram. So put it in the inverted commas. But it is simply inquiry. It is simply question. But does Aslam live here? It is yes no type question, or it is the question that is started with what? Helping verb. So when you have to make it is indirect speech, you have to connect both the parts that is reporting verb and reporting speech by conjunction if or whether, if the question is started with what? Helping verbs, or it is yes no type question. For example, Ram said to me, does Aslam live here? You can simply answer him yes or no. So it is yes no type question. How it gets now changed into indirect speech. Ram said to me. Said is second form of the verb, so it is past. Said gets changed into asked if it is inquiry. So Ram asked me. Now you have to use the conjunction. If it is yes no, or it starts with helping verbs, put if or whether. If or whether. You can connect both the parts with if or whether. If Aslam lived there. If Aslam lived there, or whether Aslam lived there. Take another example. Ram said to me, can I jump? Ram said to me, can I jump? So it is simply yes no type questions. The answer would be yes or no. He is asking me whether you jump. Yes or no. Ram asked me if you could jump. If you could jump, or whether you could jump. So this is what, how get us yes no type, and the question that start with the helping verb get us changed from direct to indirect. Now the questions that start with the WH. Ram said to me, where do you live? Ram said to me, where do you live? It is never a yes no type question. The question is started with what? WH. So Ram asked me. The work of the conjunction will be done by the what? WH there. Ram asked me where I lived. Where I live. Both the parts will be joined by conjunction where there. So no, you have not to use another conjunction. So Ram asked me where I lived. Where I lived. This is the all about the interrogative sentence, how we can make change in narration of the interrogative sentence. Dear students, now it is 9 minutes video. Before leaving the class, I am advising you, I am not English teacher at all. Do learn these things from English specialized teacher or English expert. I am shouldering a task to teach you English because of non-availability of English teacher in our institution where I am posted. And better is to learn these things from English expert, but I am giving you some hints to build a real track to understand the grammatical concepts. But before leaving, once again I am advising, do see these things on your available grammar books so that you can grasp the concept well. Thanks, be blessed.